So just slice that right off. That's going to be back side. And then this side's a little trickier. You want to cut on a diagonal, and those are going to be your back legs. So one side, and then the other. And then you're just going to kind of flip them underneath of each other, or underneath the back end of the bread. And then fold that little leg under so it looks more like a little foot instead of a chicken wing. And you're going to come over here and you're going to cut on a diagonal from the front. Those are going to be your little ears. There's ear number 2. And I just set these aside. And then you're going to come in and slice a little bit off of each side. You can make it skinnier. That'll make you have a less fluffy bunny. So I would take off a little bit more than I did there. And these 2 pieces are just going to be your front legs. Try not to cut into the paper like I did too. So there's leg 1. There's leg 2. Then you're kind of shape down those sides. You're going to put the ears on so you can see them. There's little ear 1, little ear 2, and I meant to have the string already ready, so I had to go get that. I'm just using a cotton string. You can use baker's twine. I just used what I already had. That's why it's taking me a second. You're going to kind of put it up underneath of it. And you want to tie those little ears on. And make sure the face looks like a face. I would have pulled it back a little bit further because the little face ended up being a little smaller than I wanted. So I'd pull that back a little bit and make sure you tie those ears on good because the one ear came out from under there. So now I'm making the little legs. Once you have that tied on, then you're going to make the little legs, just make them into a little ball and set them underneath of where you just tied it. On the one loaf, I ended up tying it kind of underneath of the legs too, and that worked really well. And you'll be able to see that at the end. So like I said, I would have made this one a little bit skinnier, cut off those sides, made the legs a little bit longer, but that's how you learn what works. So maybe don't try this first on like Easter morning. And here I am making the tail. And I used a toothpick to hold the tail on, so just remember that you put that in there because you don't want anybody chomping into a toothpick. So here I am putting the little toothpick in and putting the little tail on. And then it's ready to go into the oven.